Hello, Greg.
Hello, mate.
Coming up on today's show, we're asking why are they making sequels of all of our favourite films?
It's your fault.
What is?
That we haven't been here.
You've been ill. Very ill.
Yeah?
Are you better?
Yeah.
On the mend?
Yeah.
Greg has genuinely been very ill.
My glands were like that.
Glands?
Yeah, these glands.
Oh.
Not like down there. That's
I don't
ridiculous.
think they're glands down there.
Should we just leave that bit there then? Yeah, I just was poorly. That's all. I can't... Jason, I can't... Can't fight through everything, Jason, for the viewers. I love them all dearly. But sometimes I just can't do it.
Before we get on to our chosen subject for this week's episode of Tea and Toast, Greg.
Yeah.
We both have had a birthday, haven't we? Not on the same day, but our birthdays are quite close to each other, aren't they?
How good is that?
It's very good.
I was...
I was tempted to keep it.
You know... What? Well, I was the same with your presents, to be fair. You know the old style... You know, the Hasbro, the ones I collect. Everyone knows I collect the old WWF, the RF figures. They rebranded them.
And they brought them back out.
And
Which they're doing with lots of things now.
Yeah, but they've even brought the ring out, haven't they?
Yeah, you showed me that earlier.
I think I'm gonna get that ring eventually. But yeah, he bought me the Warrior. So there you go. On the back, it's got to use it. It's just.
And as much as you want to open that, you can't.
I can't open it now. But this is what it was about. This is what I used to save my pocket money for and get these things, and no one will ever know just how much, that I used to get excited about these. Christmas was just full of figures. It was brilliant. So that was my present, and I very much appreciated it.
We spoke about these on a previous episode, and I didn't get hold of any. Greg has bought me the HMV Back to the Future Blu-ray edition, which is packaged like a VHS. I haven't opened it. I'm going to open it now, live on air.
Is this the bit where we fast forward?
I can't.
I think we're going to have to fast forward this bit, aren't we? You know that speed up bit that you do?
Yeah. Look at this. It's like a VHS sized kind of box. And you pull it out, and it's got a pretend VHS in there, which, disappointingly, does not match the dimensions of a VHS cassette.
He's already known you about his present, ladies and gents. Oh, yeah, you wouldn't put that in a VHS player, would you?
No. It's the right. It's the right width, just not the right
depth.
But it looks great. Back to the Future.
Is this like an unboxing video?
Yeah,
it is, isn't it? Here we go.
What have we got in here? What's this? Dun, 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 dun. Look at that. That's phenomenal, isn't it?
That's good, isn't it?
Little mini.
I thought it'd be bigger than that, though, to be honest.
A3.
I did think it'd be bigger than that.
And then you've got your discs.
Blu-ray as well.
Blu-ray, 2 discs, and this Back to the Future collector's card.
Number 10. So you're telling me you've got to buy...
Are you telling me you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
But you're telling me you've got to buy how many of these to try and get the cards?
And then a sticker of Marty McFly himself.
Yeah.
Then it's just the discs in there. But it's really nicely packaged, and they've done those so that they look like the reels of the
Oh yeah,
VHS.
I've never noticed
look
that.
like that bit there.
So, is there anything different on the DVDs?
Not to what I've already got on other editions. It's just
Tales from the Future documentary, the making of Michael J. Fox question and answers, behind the scenes, outtakes, deleted scenes, step up payoff, setups and payoffs, storyboard comparisons and trivia pack.
It's all on the other DVDs, I think.
So it's actually rubbish, isn't it?
No, it looks great. It's the packaging that you buy this one for, not any extra features, because we've seen all the extra features really. The one extra feature that we all want to see is all of Eric Stoltz footage, but they don't think they're going to release that.
So in actual fact, does it fit like every other video does?
You've just wrecked the set.
No. It's not a big box VHS.
It's not a big box VHS, no.
Although, it's similar to the older.
Yeah.
Basically, I wouldn't bother buying these because they're rubbish.
I think they're good.
I think they're. I mean, it's nice for a collection like you if you're into it. It was either that, Jason, or the Top Gun one. Which one would you have rather had? Be honest.
This one.
Oh, good. Well, you said to me, didn't you, it was either this one or The Undertaker?
Speaking of
why would I want The Undertaker?
Speaking of Top Gun, Greg, let's move on to our chosen subject this week.
Smooth.
So,
God, it's been a while. So,
this section, Greg, to me, is more about the state of the movie industry now than anything else.
I think me and you look at this quite differently. I think I look at it like this. I genuinely think...
I'd just like to point out...
well, they're all there, aren't they?
They're all bad.
No, I like the fact that sequels are being done. I know you're going to say they ruined them, but if it wasn't for sequels, we wouldn't have had Superman 3, Superman 4...
Yeah, no, I don't mind that.
Back to
Sequels
Future.
close together, that's fine. But the state of the movie industry now, the point I'm making is, if it's not a superhero movie, they're making a sequel to or remaking an 80s or 70s film. And generally doing a really bad job of it.
Okay, go on then.
I've got one word to say to you.
You can't say that.
No.
Oh.
And it is one word.
Ghostbusters! Oh, yeah.
And this is nothing about it being an all-female cast before anybody says a sexist or anything like that. It just wasn't a very good film. It's just not a very good remake. Will they just not leave well enough alone?
The problem with that is they didn't... If they are doing a Ghostbusters, if they are doing another one of them, surely with something as epic, as large, as huge as the franchise that is, they need the same cast or something like that. And they weren't even... I know they were in it, but they weren't the same characters, were they?
They're not even waiting all that many years between remakes now, are they? Jumanji, I suppose it was quite a while ago, but remade Jumanji.
Yeah, them 20-odd years is...
Yeah, it's not a lot, is it, really? In the space of our lifetime, Greg.
Jason, Superman 4 came out in 1986.
87, actually.
Well, whatever. Superman 3 was 83, 4.
But Jumanji they've remade, and it's okay, but they're just like playing for laughs, putting big stars in it.
So are you on about sequels or remakes?
Both. Because there is a whole raft of sequels and remakes on the way, Greg. Let me tell you about a few of them.
Tell me about them now, Jason, and I'll tell you what I think of them.
Beetlejuice 2.
To be fair, this can't go wrong. They can't go wrong with this film. Can they?
Well, is Michael, what's his face in it? Michael Keaton?
Yeah.
He said he'll be back in the lead role.
Well, yeah.
Now,
I think it's that... There's that much they could do with it. I don't think they can go wrong with that.
I'm a bit confused about this film because didn't you go to Blackpool a couple of years ago?
Yes, it was.
And they were filming some segments for Beetlejuice 2.
Yes, but they weren't filming for that film. It was some other film.
Oh, right.
But the rumours were it was for Beetlejuice 2 in the dungeons.
Oh, right.
In the Blackpool.
So it's just a rumour, that's what.
But it was a rumour, and then they found out it wasn't even. It was another film that was being done.
Right. So it is on the way. Apparently, Tim Burton is.
And would you mind that?
Well, I've got to be honest.
Well, I'd rather you be.
Beetlejuice isn't on my top 5 favourite.
No, it's not mine either. It's more of a cult. It's more of a.
It's a nostalgia thing.
That's it. Yeah, it's become popular, hasn't it? More than ever. But
as we know, I'm not a fan of Tim Burton.
No, I'm not either. And
Sorry, Tim.
I'm not actually a big fan of Beetlejuice as a film. But you've got to. You can't dislike, can you? Because of the whole package thing. But I don't know. I don't think they can go wrong with it though.
Well, it's got the same people involved. It might be okay. Who knows?
It's showtime.
So then we move on to Beverly Hills Cop 4.
Now I have a problem.
Now he didn't want to do 3 until the money was right.
And 3 was rubbish.
Yeah, it was in the theme park.
Yeah.
With Uncle Dave.
I mean, you have to give him credit. He didn't play the part badly. He didn't want to do it, but he got offered that much money. He said he had to do it. I worried for this one because 3 was that bad. It wasn't very good at all, was it?
I mean, it says here that it is currently on hold, so they might not be making it. But it seems that Eddie Murphy is very keen to make Beverly Hills Cop 4.
What do you think he's struggling?
I just think they should leave well enough alone now.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
I just think you're digging yourself a bigger hole because 3 was rubbish. So, it's just going to be more rubbish, isn't it? Huh?
Nice nice way of putting it all there, Jason. You're digging a hole, and it's going to be rubbish.
That is what we say, Bill.
That is a film review, ladies and gents.
Bill and Ted.
Oh yeah, I mean another one.
Face the Music. Apparently, that's what it's going to be called.
What, did they do 2 or 1 original?
2. There was Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey was 2, wasn't it? And Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Yeah, I don't think they can go much wrong with this one. There'll be critics that disagree with that, but
do you not think Keanu's come too far in his career to be a convincing Ted Theodore Logan?
yeah, but that's the difference, isn't it? You know, like Dumb and Dumber 2, it was such a remake of the first one. They didn't age them or anything. Whereas if they aged them right, that could
Bill's
work.
mom, Missy,
You can't start doing that.
is actually going to be like an older lady now, isn't she? 'Cause his dad had married a younger woman in the first one, hadn't he? And she was like their age. So now she's going to be in her 40s.
No way!
Coming to America. Again, this just feels like Eddie Murphy struggling for work and he's chucking ideas out there.
Coming to America.
Yeah, it's a sequel.
I mean, yeah. This could be bad, couldn't it? Although it could be great again. Again, you know, that wasn't... But it wasn't open for a sequel, was it? Originally.
Well, no, but I just, like I said, it feels like some people are just looking for work. Eddie.
Oh, I thought you was putting an advert out there.
Oh, there's one that's coming. It's not actually a remake of an older film, but Creed was kind of a Rocky, tagged onto the Rocky franchise about Apollo Creed's son, and was actually very good. Creed 2 is on the way, and Dolph Lundgren is in it.
I haven't seen Rocky Balboa yet, you know.
Let's move on. Any others on this list that are going to make me angry? Die Hard 6.
Yeah, I'm going to go...
Die Hard Year 1.
I think this could be pretty good, this.
Yeah, the premise of it has piqued my interest.
Tell me more, Jason.
It's kind of a prequel type sequel, isn't it? Because there's going to be flashbacks to when he was a young cop on the beat. That's John McClane. So they're going to revert back to that before he even got involved in Nakatomi Plaza. Before all of that. The problem for me is that the last one wasn't a Die Hard film. We've said this a million times. It's an okay action film. What was it called? A Good Day to Die Hard? Is that the last one? 6?
Yeah.
It was an okay action film, but just didn't feel like a Die Hard film
His
to me.
son in it bombed, didn't it? They
Yeah.
thought he was going to take over the role, and no one liked it.
No.
But what I read was the director spoke about this recently, and he said, not to me, but he said, if anyone thinks Bruce Willis is just in this just to read some lines, and he said that's so far from the truth. He's going to be doing more stunts and action in this one than he has done in any of the Die Hards. So he's still going for it.
Maybe there's hope for it.
They just need, we've said this a million times as well, they need to stick to one place. The reason 1 and 2 work so well is because 1 was in the thingy,
Nakatomi Plaza.
and 2 was in the airport. 3, I mean, I still love 3. That ventured out a little bit, but it was still in New York. It was based in New York doing a thing. Whereas then they went all around
Russia and
just 1. We've always said it, haven't we? Olympus Has Fallen would have been the best.
White House Down, which are basically the same film.
Would have been the best Die Hard
Yeah,
films.
absolutely.
God, they messed up there, didn't they?
Yeah, they really did.
Come out to the coast, we'll get together, have a few laughs.
I'll give you one. And it's going to be a remake starring the currently highest paid actor in Hollywood,
Rock.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh.
I'm going to tell me you haven't seen it, aren't you?
No, I have. It's Douglas, isn't it?
Yeah. But
Shocked, aren't you?
they're remaking it. Why? It's a standalone cult classic now. And because people are interested in it again and it's all nostalgic, they suddenly think we can make some more money here. Let's remake it. We'll put The Rock in it like we did with Jumanji. That made some money. We'll just put him in it and it'll be fine. It'll probably also have Jack Black or Kevin Hart or someone in it as well, won't it?
Yeah.
And it'll be pants.
Should we just do some honourable mentions?
Like
I can't remember. Oh, Top Gun 2.
Top Gun 2. Now, I'm kind of happy about this because Tom Cruise is involved, and I think Tom Cruise is a very good actor, producer, and I think that he will steer it in the right direction. Because that Top Gun is a film that made him, really, isn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah. I still don't like the film. Indiana Jones.
Oh, I think they need to stop with the Indiana Jones.
What? Because he's 97.
Yeah, and Rambo as well. There's another Rambo coming out.
Is there?
Yeah, rumoured to be the final Rambo.
That was so gory. That last one they did. It was so blood and gore. I was shocked how disgusting it was.
But stop. Just stop.
No, keep them going. If they're rubbish, it doesn't matter, does it? Keep
It
nostalgia going.
But it's not nostalgia, is it?
It is, yeah.
It's ruining the nostalgia.
No, listen. If they... Hello? If we have a chance to go into the cinemas again and watch the Indiana music play loud... Yeah, you hear the music. Da, 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 you hear that in the cinema, then I'm all for that. Keep it going.
You've just reminded me of some news that I read that I've been meaning to tell you. It's rumoured to celebrate the 40th anniversary of Superman.
It's going in the cinemas again. Jason, I'm a Superman buff. I know all the fans. I know
all of the fans.
I know all the fans. Yeah.
A lot of
I know
people.
all of the. I know the news. I'm meant to say. What? It's because I'm not very well, Jason. You can't. I'm doing my best here.
Anyway,
trying to keep this afloat.
Was a very long section.
Thank you.
I've not missed this. I've not missed you wafting an empty bit of card around the studio.
It's time to know, is it, Jason? Look, the joke's on there.
No, it really isn't.
It's not, no. You're right. Nothing on there at all. But I use it for effect, you see.
Get off! Get on with it.
Oh, my phone's gone off. I can't read the joke with face recognition.
But you still have to swipe it.
I beg your pardon. You missed this, ladies and gents. Have you missed this, Jace?
I've just said I haven't.
I am.
Don't start me off.
Oh, sorry.
Because I'm not laughing at your joke.
I know you're not. If I get you laughing now, it might get you laughing at the end.
Just get on with it.
English isn't very good for me today. Struggling.
English isn't very good for me.
No, for me. I didn't say for you. Do you want to hear my joke this week then?
No, I don't. Do I have a choice?
Right, you ready? For my birthday this year, Jason, I'm thinking of having a space-themed party. Do you want to help me plan it? You see, plan it, right? Because I'm having a...
Every girl dreams of lovely hair, of having a secret dream to share. And every girl dreams of how she'll live. And Cindy is every girl. Every girl longs to have a home filled with the things she can call her own. Of having a lot of love to give. And Cindy is every girl's dream.
It's Play-Doh Monster Shop. The monster rises from the crypt. His Play-Doh hair is growing. It's time to comb and shave and snip those horrid locks so flowing. Now back to his coffin he must go, and you can make it with Play-Doh. Monster Shop is just one of the toys in the Play-Doh range from Palitoy.
It's the end of the show. If you'd like to send us anything, please send it to tnt@totgoo.com. That's at.com. Alright there, you've ruined that, haven't you?
What? Doesn't have to be in capitals.
Doesn't. That's the end of the show today, Greg.
Now, I'm going to be bold here, Jason, and make a promise. Today's Saturday.
Wake up and smile.
I think it's Saturday. I think this has gone up on a Saturday. I promise you that we will do a midweek and a Saturday this
People are
week.
just sick of our empty promises, Greg.
No, I'm feeling better. I'm on the mend. You know, I'm ready to go. Your kids are back at school. So,
I mean, it is what it is, isn't it? We're getting it out when we can. The episodes.
that's why you get arrested. That's my bold prediction, right? We're going to do one on this Wednesday coming. It'll be out on Wednesday, and midweek, that'll say, what do you call it? Extra. because we haven't done one for that long.
I think it's important just to take a moment and remember that this isn't our full-time job. So we have to fit it in around life, don't we, Greg?
And I've just had a newborn.
Yes.
And
well,
you've got two. Well, she's amazing. Isn't she?
Yeah. I've got 2 children, and life happens.
I should get back to it, really, shouldn't I,
If this
Rowan?
was our full-time job, we'd be in here every day making these episodes.
Well, the thing is, Jason, if we had 14 million subscribers, then
It might be our full-time job.
it will be our full time. It will be our full time. But at the moment, with our slim 11,000 that we are very grateful for,
We are.
then it's
It'd be nice to get that filed by Christmas, wouldn't it? I'll see you on Wednesday. This Wednesday. Yeah. Because this is Saturday. It's all confusing, isn't it?
Let's just leave.
Bye.
Bye.